Welcome to the best e-bikes of 2022, fresh here. Man, we've seen a lot of electric bikes. I think 2022 was probably the year where they became mainstream. You're seeing them everywhere in neighborhoods. You see kids riding them, you see older people riding them, you see them on the beach, see them in the mountains. These electric bikes are showing up everywhere, and that's great. They're being accepted by everyone, and that's a great thing for all of us. But I think 2022 definitely was the year of the foldable electric bike, which allows you to take these things, just fold them up, put them in your car, and take them to places you were never able to take a bike to before. And that just opens up a whole new window of riding potential at the beach, at the mountains, taking them to the in-laws over the holidays. How cool is that? Taking them on vacation with you or to the mountain retreats. So we're going to cover our favorite bikes of 2022, including the foldables. We're going to start off with the foldables. We'll talk about cruisers. We'll talk about mountain bikes and some of the features of our favorite bikes of 2022.
We rode a lot of foldables this year, and I had to narrow it down to my top 5 for time, but there's a lot of honorable mentions in the comments below. So thanks again to all the companies who sent us these amazing electric bicycles to ride this year. Now, many of these foldables we're going to talk about are under $1,500, and that's a pretty sweet deal. We have links to learn more about and actually buy these bikes on Amazon or on the vendor's website. So make sure you use the coupons on Amazon to save a few $100 in a lot of cases. Let's talk about the Vituvia SF20. Now, many electric bikes in this category only have a 500-watt motor, but the Vituvia SF20 packs 750 watts of power, cruising up to 28 miles per hour. Now, a bigger motor is important when you're traveling in loose dirt, or on trails, or on sandy beaches, or if you need the extra torque to handle steep hills where you live. The disc brakes provide ample stopping power, and the step-through design is so convenient, it makes the Vituvia SF20 electric bicycle accessible to humans of all heights. There's lots of extras, including fenders, lights, and a super comfy seat, all for under $1,300. Hey Bike Ranger! Now don't be upset when you find out one of the most popular electric bicycles sold on Amazon, the Hey Bike Ranger and the Hey Bike Mars, only have 500-watt motors. Now they both have more than enough power for road riders who want to cruise up to about 22 miles per hour with pedal assist. Well built and pretty reliable. At under $1,300, the Ranger and the Mars are serious contenders in this category. JCON's EB7 is a super light 500-watt foldable. It's a very nice ride and especially fits those humans less than 5 feet 5 inches tall. Felicia had a great time on this thing and she's 5'3". And a bonus, it's super light. The smaller motor means less weight, so it's very easy to fold, lift, and put into any small SUV. And at under $1,000, this is the right choice for a lot of electric bicycle buyers. Now the Anioki A7 Pro, when you want some serious power in your foldable, the A7 Pro is a 750-watt beast. It's got tons of torque and acceleration that'll literally blow your hair back. Now this is the bike you want if you're a boy and speed is your thing. It's got dual suspension, hydraulic brakes, and all the bells and whistles that you'd find in a bike that's like $5,000 from some manufacturers. This is essentially an award-winning foldable bicycle. It's a little more pricey, coming in the $1,500 neighborhood for the Anioki A7 Pro. And finishing out the category, we have to mention the Lectric XP Lite. It's 350 watts, and I'm not gonna lie, when they sent it to us, I didn't expect much from the Lectric XP Lite. I was like, 350 watts? Under 40 pounds? Yeah, this is a toy. But then I rode it. 22 miles an hour, and flying through some light dirt trails a little later, and one-handing this foldable into my SUV as I took it to the beach. Well, I gotta admit, Lectric blew my mind with this bike, the XP Lite. And all this for less than $800? Heck, buy 2 of these things. It's an excellent bike, a great ride, and very, very surprising considering it's a 350-watt motor. Let's jump into the full-size mountain bikes. Now, the On-Time Phantom 750-watt it's a serious mountain bike. It's a steal under $3,500. Now, if you're serious about mountain or hard trail riding, you really need to think about a mid-drive bike as opposed to the rear hub bike. Now, I was on the fence for a while until On Time sent us the Phantom. I said, there's no difference here. Come on, mid-drive, rear drive, who cares? But I'll tell you what, you need to ride this to feel the difference for yourself. So yeah, there's definitely a difference in the balance, the ride, and the power. Now, the On-Time Phantom offers about 160 Newton meters of torque from this 750 watt mid-drive motor, and that's going to seriously blow your hair back. It might bend some trees along your ride too. Dual suspension, hydraulic brakes with oversized rotors, and a sweet full-color display, and a lot more all included. Now, normally, mid-drives like this are $5,000 and up, but the fact that On-Time comes in at under $3,500 with the On-Time Phantom is one sweet deal, and you really need to check this out for yourself to see the difference. The KK Bike K26S was sent to us. It looks similar to the On-Time Phantom, I'm not going to lie. And it does offer a lot to love, including the dual suspension at 750 watts and its rear hub motor. That said, it's also wicked powerful and plenty fast with a nice smooth ride for under $1,700. So if you're more cost conscious, take a good look at the KK Bike K26S, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. All right, let's move on to the full-size cruisers. These are chillful, soulful, excellent rides. The Velotric Nomad 1 750-watt electric step-through cruiser is really the coolest looking and probably the smoothest street ride we've had all year. It's Mango Mania too, check out the color. The step-through design is perfect for guys or girls. Comes in several colors and is available in a non-step-through design as well. Super smooth acceleration on this Velotric. It just makes you forget you're riding an electric bicycle. The speed is capped from the factory at about 20-ish miles per hour, but their support team can walk you through lifting that to the full 28, wherever that's legal. The Nomad 1 is a great-looking bike with an excellent ride, and it sells in the neighborhood of $1,500. The Magic Cycle 750-watt cruiser is really a perfectly balanced bro bike. You need to be a little taller to ride this guy, I'm not gonna lie. It's a solid build with a ton of torque and featuring the only 52-volt power system in existence. Most of the bikes are 48 volts, so the Cruiser by Magic Cycle gets a little extra push by those 4 extra volts, and you can feel it. It's actually one of the most stable rides we've ever experienced. And Magic Cycle just did it right with this bike. Available in black, a dark blue, or white, the Cruiser runs somewhere between $1,400 to $1,800. KBO offers a really nice white cruiser that just looks svelte and turned heads everywhere we rode it. It's available in a step-through and a standard, and it's a nice ride. The very capable Breeze with a bunch of bells and whistles runs about $1,500 before coupons. Let's talk about light and sneaky electric bikes. What do I mean by that? These don't even look electric. So you have a thing about people knowing you're riding an electric bike, these are going to cover that up for you because they don't look like, really, they look like European racing bikes. The Same Bike Mix 10 is a new design by Same Bike that's super light and, again, doesn't look like an electric bicycle at all, does it? If you're the type of bro who doesn't want anyone up in your business as you blow by your fellow homies at 20 miles per hour while the wind is in your face slowing your ride, you need to check out the Same Bike Mix 10. A lot of features, some good acceleration, and it will get you where you're going and put a lot of miles on it too. Smaller motor means better mileage. The Kakuka K26, they also make a svelte electric bike. It looks more like a European racing bike than an electric assist, right? There's no throttle on the Kakuka, just a few levels of pedal assist that again will get you up to 20 miles per hour easy, even uphill. And finally, we've got a lot of requests to talk about an electric tricycle. We did some homework and found one of these and bought it ourselves. It's the Emojo Caddy Pro 500 watts electric tricycle. It's strong, stable, powerful, with lots of storage. Take a look at this guy. It's got a little more stability for us older folks with a front hub motor and 500 watts of power that will pull you along at up to about 21 miles per hour, depending on your weight and where you're riding. And check out the 2 included baskets. This allows you to easily carry groceries or even your dog around the neighborhood. How much fun is that? Lots of extra accessories are included, including hydraulic brakes and lights and all this stuff. And a pretty cushy seat too, it's really neat. It's a smooth, chill ride for the neighborhood, I'm not gonna lie. Now the Emojo Caddy Pro and all the electric tricycles are in the neighborhood of $2,800 to $3,000. You're gonna spend a little more hardware here. Not real hard to assemble, but an excellent ride for people who just don't want to ride 2-wheel bikes if you don't feel that you can do it. This is an excellent, I love the color too. It looks like my Mazda red. Yamojo Caddy Pro 500 watt, an excellent electric tricycle. You can buy it on Amazon. So we hope you enjoyed this review of the best electric bicycles of 2022. We can't wait to see what we see in 2023. So like and subscribe, and you'll be up to date every time we come on with a new bicycle review, and we're going to do a bunch of them in 2023. Thanks again for watching. If you got some ideas or some recommendations, drop them in the comments below.